Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 4 of One Piece. Last episode, Luffy and Zoro have set sail. Kobe has joined the Marines, and the sky's the limit, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Nami has infiltrated there looking for, I guess, the same map she was looking for in the live action, a chart of the Grand Line. However, this time Buggy did succeed and nabbed it before she could get to it. She's still not part of the crew. She's still not caught up to everybody. Her story is just so parallel to everything that's going on. I'm very curious to see how that intersects. So let's go ahead and hop in, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, remember, as always, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It's a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to my reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, we got polls, we got all kinds of stuff to try to make it worth your while, since you're going to be support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does help us out in the long run with these videos. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 4. Here we go. Buggy! Oh, or the fools from his crew that she stumbled upon. Oh, that's a nice little callback, though, that they did then. A little reference, then. The chest. Never mind, just kind of it. Oh God, those faces. Wow. Again, get played. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Oh, it's not gonna bode well for them in that thing. Oh, wow. Holy crap, that was quick. Well, she just killed them. Sometime. You really think of this through, man. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Shanks. No. Aww. Oh. No. Ah, they even had the shirt? God damn, man. That's where he got his little fucking smirk from. Yassup. Dude, they really nailed this crew, man. And the garb, just like all of it. Real quick, I wanted to point out something I just noticed in the edit. I completely missed it in the reaction. Was Yassup says that he's the same age as his kid. So he's aware he's got a kid, which answers a question that I had when we were watching the live action, or at least counters my hopeful prediction that I had, and that is that he was unaware that he had a kid, which then would kind of excuse why he never once, at least in the live action, I don't know if it's different here, we'll find out when we get to it, I guess, why he never once visits Usopp, man. The fact that Usopp in the live action was just like, he was jealous and sad that Luffy had spent more time with his father than he ever did. No, here we go. Oh, that voice sounds so familiar. Wow, he does kind of look like that guy too. And all of his stock ass villains. Crew. Wow, here it's even a full fucking bottle and he's going, you idiot. You're so, no one can drink it now. I'll say it then, I'll say it now. Oh, whoop-de-doo, look at you, big shot. Look at you, big shot, man. Makino. I don't think we ever got her name in the live action now that I'm thinking about it. Again, he's an idiot. Why the fuck is he smiling like that? Okay. Why is that just right there? Why is it just on the table? Shanks! Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Ew. Ew. Patty's bar. You dumbass! Oh, nice. Man, this place is a mess. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Did they come back and they started talking shit? And he went Luffy mode on him. Did I half expect Kenshin to show up and bust his ass with a couple of Oro-Oros? You mountain apes! Oh, so they weren't even pirates. They're just straight up bandits. Talking about his gum pistols. He's just a little too inexperienced right now. Dude, you don't have a name or a unique look. You're done. Why do you even think you have a say in this world? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! Metal! Yeah, you can't talk shit. No, you made it their problem. What did he beat him with? Was it a club? Oh no, it was just... Actually, I don't know what it was. You and your fucking crew are just fucking clowns! You did say that. Oh wow, he just ninja vanished. Dude, he looks like, oh man, who does he look like? He reminds me of a character in Yu Yu Hakusho. I hope you die. Wow. Dude. Dude. Oh! Whoa! What the? Not even from the safety of the boat, though. Ooh. I did see some people say that's something that gets explained later, like how he can do that. Because obviously it's not and I didn't realize this at the time, it's not devil fruit power, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to get Luffy out of the water. So I'm curious about that. Oh. Man, that was metal. The whole exchange here was, I mean, it was really good. Oh, it was intense. They were so much more vulnerable. Dude, I cannot get over this guy and his striped pants and hat. Wow, rude. You talk a big game, kid. Oh, their Jolly Roger's neat. Doesn't quite correlate to their vibe, but I like it. I like Shanks, man. Just from the little bit I've seen, both here and then the live action. Aww. No. Shion! Give me that bird. Are we gonna eat it raw? I mean, I guess we are. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, wow, wait, oh, wait, hold up. That's so much bigger than I thought it was. Oh, well, there they are. I don't have time to stop. Oh, well, he managed to save them at least. You fuck. You're just gonna get yourself thrown back in the water. Oh, no. Now they're rowing for him. Forgive our rudeness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, they go straight up tell us before we even meet him about the devil fruit. Oh, to come to think of it, we never actually saw a ship in the live action. Oh. Hmm. Here we go. Things are starting to converge. Oh. Well, they didn't hit the bird. What did they hit? Just him? I mean, if it did, he could brunt that. He could take that hit. Definitely missed the bird, though. Yeah, there it is. They're finally gonna be face to face. To be continued. Dude, that was so much fun. What was the title of this episode? Luffy's past. Enter Red-Haired Shanks. You guys aren't wrong. It definitely would tell me what's coming. Come to think of it. What was last week's episode? I didn't even look after. Morgan versus Luffy. Who's the mysterious pretty girl? Why is that even in? I guess it's the question. She keeps popping up. I don't know if that's title worthy to be included in that. It realistically had nothing to do with what the main thing going on was. Hey, but that's anime titles sometimes. But yeah, man, that was so much fun. I like the differences because I think this one was, out of what we've got so far, feels like, just on memory alone, some of the most one for one that they did with the flashbacks to Luffy and Shanks, the things we saw. It was the most that closely represented what we actually saw in the live action, as far as the way they brought it up, like almost straight up the same dialogue, definitely the same setups, some of the same exchanges. There's a couple of other things that they did that kind of changed it up, like the way the fight broke out wasn't necessarily, it didn't start over Luffy, which felt a little more grounded in a little bit of way. I like the way they did that. I think some aspects of that, again, I think there's some things that they did in the live action that I did think played a little bit better in the way that they structured everything out. Specifically that. Also like the aesthetics of the town. And I think that's just the animation, the design here. It just seemed like a normal average village, something like that. But I like the whole Portland aspect of it, like with the everything being on the water. It had this visual pop to it all that I really liked. But I think they, just coming back to this and seeing the anime and how it, laid that groundwork so well that they did a really good job capturing that, not just from the general aesthetics that they went into it. Again, they sunk money into the live action, man, and the costuming department, the production team, the art design, like everybody that worked on making the show look like how the show looked did a really good job at capturing the aesthetic of this. Just going back and seeing it, like even down to the sea creature that appeared. God, man, the casting choices too to get to play and like realize this character, like this fucking bandit. The guy they cast for him was like fucking spot on, I think. But like I loved how it all panned out. But I think I like in this too better is like how Luffy got himself thrown into the mix. The devil fruit just being right there with him, but then I put some more of the fault on Shanks for just having it on the counter. Whereas Luffy just kind of stumbles upon this random box in the back of their thing, opens it, and was like, and just starts eating it. It's a little like, the fuck is going on? But them having it at the counter while they're already drinking, eating, and being merry, it makes a little more sense in that in that way here. You know, without the context that Shanks has some type of ability that allowed him to do whatever he did to that sea beast, they showed that in a very different way in the live action that makes it very much more apparent that he did something rather than rolled his intimidation check and got a nat 20 against that sea beast. Because here, there wasn't that much of a distinction. While he gave it that hard stare and that glare, it wasn't as prominently foreshadowed, I would say, here. I'd say out of all the episodes we've got so far, I think this is the one that's the most distinctly balanced, I would say, between the way they adapted it and the way they chose to go around it. I liked hearing the promise from Shanks. For here, we got like an internal monologue from him as he was setting sail after he gave him the hat. I had so much fun with this and like all the little anime-isms that come across in here. You know, we have, again, Nami's story kind of following pace with her being adrift, and that was our introduction to her. They kind of cut out all that other stuff and went straight to that. We're now rendezvousing at Buggy's place, which makes sense. You know, she got picked up by Buggy's pirates, stole their ship, and she used that to get into his camp to get the map. So we're already starting in the middle of a conflict. So we're already setting a very different stage, and I'm excited. I'm excited for Buggy, dude. I'm really, really hyped up for that. They also didn't hold off on the reveal. They were like, he's a terrible pirate. He's the Captain Clown. He's our captain. He's a devil fruit consumer who shows no mercy. You know, we got all that up front while we had to have that slowly revealed. And I'm assuming that's the town, or at least meant to be the town that we get a small glimpse of when we leave his tent that was just wrecked. And they're already unloading cannonballs here, but it was to Luffy. So I'm wondering if this town gets devastated during their bout or not. I don't know. But that's a curious little thing, too. But we got that little moment between him and Zoro on the boat and him going after that bird. That bird being so much bigger than it looked. I thought it was just a little gull. I thought it was just a little seagull. And he's just going to like, all right, I guess we're going to eat this. I don't know how we're going to cook it. We're just going to chomp into it, eat it raw. I mean, I guess that was going to be the plan. And then it just turned out to be this gigantic thing. Completely underestimated that and just took off with Luffy. Then Zoro caught up with the little clown dudes who were thrown overboard, because I'm surprised they're not dead. But yeah, a little trapeze thing, it seems like it's just a little like sun camp, little drapery over his little throne, more so than it is like an actual little 3-ring circus setup. Again, I'm curious about the differences there. The music in this episode was popping off throughout. I really liked all of that. Again, the characters' designs are also very unique and energetic. I love it. Again, they brought those alive really, really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, I think Child Luffy here is way more endearing while still being just as bullheaded, but he still has some of that fiery spirit. It just came across back here. I mean, the only child actor that I think really nailed it in the live action was Sanji's. And that kid, it has his own show, so I would hope that he can bring an A game. The guy that did young Zoro, he was okay. He had some moments where it was like, yeah, I would be Hokage. He had some moments that just kind of came out really fucking weird like that, just coming out of his mouth, like very Power Rangers-y. But like, there's some moments like where there were some moments where they kind of were like a little bit okay. But for the most part, Luffy's kid actor was just not it for a lot of the time. But I usually don't judge child actors all that harshly, because, you know, they're fucking kids, man. You know, you'll have your like golden gooses every now and then, your rare talents at a young age, but like for the most part, they're usually pretty trash. And they were kind of a mixed bag, but so the anime definitely had a leg up for that with him, even though he did do the fucking big mouth grin thing. When he gets fucking upset, he just would be trapped in that pose, which was kind of funny. Let's see, what else? You know, we got a name for Makino, the woman who runs the bar. You know, she seemed like very much like a person in Luffy's life, somebody that was there while Shanks and them came and went, to kind of like a person in the village, you know, like in these small town settings, you know, somebody you would know that knows the children of the town you could rely on, that, you know, she just seemed like a second figure that kind of kept watch over. And we don't know anything about Luffy's parents. Obviously, the live action dove into his grandfather, which hasn't been set up now, and from what I understand, won't be set up for a long time, like way past where we're going to be going right now. So, like, I'm just curious about all that. Like, without Shanks, like, what Luffy's child life was like. And I don't know how much we're going to dabble into that. I feel like, based on what I've heard from some people, that's something that they really drag out and sprinkle throughout these many, many episodes. So we'll probably not get any of those answers, I would expect, anytime soon. But I like thinking about that. I don't think we ever heard her name in the live action. We definitely never saw a mayor. That's for fucking sure. But yeah, I like how they rallied behind it. Dude, that shot where, I don't know the guy's name. I only know Yassop and Shanks. I don't know the one in green. But when he popped up, he's like, dude, it kind of reminded me of the line when Zoro chastised Berries and Cream for drawing a sword. It's like, don't draw your sword unless you intend to use it. Shanks had that little line where he's like, you just drew that pistol, you know, to threaten somebody. You've kind of opened yourself up now. Rather than, now I will say, the fun thing and the point, and then his the guy you didn't see made the shot from off screen. That was a badass moment. Love that. But fucking point blank brain in a guy. That was so good. I didn't expect that. Wow. He's like, oh, that's cool. You drew your gun. Good job. Boom. Done. That caught me off guard in a good way, man. Solid episode, great fun, good, just great development, story and world building in this episode. Such a small little escape. Again, setting up for more, and I'm open and ready to jump into it, guys. But guys, what do you think of this one? How do you feel that it compares? I'd love to hear from you guys. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Unguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.